In the following video series, I'd like to introduce you to all the aspects and features of the COBIOM Swarm Innovation Platform. COBIOM is more than just a community or communication space. It is a co-creation platform in the truest sense of the word. This is the case because we produced an assembly of tools and put the right incentives in place to bring upon multiplicatory effects between individuals and between networks, so forming a network of networks where we see the emergence of collective intelligence. And in this video, I would like to introduce you to what swarms are. Beside that, you can also find experts, and you also have here on the front page on the dashboard, you have the access to the latest challenges and latest announcements in the global swarm. So what are swarms? Swarms are individual professionals that share a certain identity, that have a common purpose and joint goals, that have defined boundaries, so what is inside, what is outside of the swarm, although swarms are open always to collaboration with other swarms and individuals. They share a certain set of rules and culture and framing conditions, and they have and are guided by incentives that drive collaboration and sharing of information while IP is secured, and this happens through a defined feedback system that we developed based on science, on natural and cognitive science. So if you click on this dashboard, if you click Join Swarms, or you click Swarms up here in the title bar, you will get the overview about the high level of swarms. And what you see here, we have a COBIOM swarm, a global swarm, biomimicry swarm, and many more are about to come, and they represent basically networks, companies, groups of people that share a certain purpose or a certain business interest. Most swarms are open because we want to invite the collaboration between swarms, but there can be also private swarms or even hidden swarms. That depends on the wishes and also the confidentiality of the swarm and its projects. Now, if you enter a swarm, the high-level swarm, you will see the sub-swarms. So for example, here with the European Biomimicry Design Challenge, and you can enter some of these swarms, or you can enter a swarm and engage with the discussions. So you enter the swarm of your interest, and you will see a short introduction text here, an abstract about what the swarm is concerned with. And below you will find tabs where you always have a chat function to get in contact with the swarm. You have a co-create area where you can engage into discussions, and mostly in projects the structure of these discussions is given by the project owner. So for example, you go through a human-centered design process, you go through a biomimicry process, and these kind of things are outlined here, and you can engage with the steps, with the co-creation steps and research and solution phase. You can invite swarm members, so members from other swarms, to join if you have an expert and you feel that his or her expertise is needed, and you can you have access to certain other tools, for example, a whiteboard here, or submit area for the submission of solutions. And this depends on what the swarm, the project, is about. I will go into more detail on these functionalities in other videos. Just to summarize, and we go back for that to the swarm overview, is in a few clicks you get from the high level is what is the network, what's the topic you are interested in, into the co-creation process to engage with members of all kinds of different swarms on different topics. And it gives you the opportunity to work dynamically with different swarms, not only the communities you're part of, but also with communities where you can contribute to a certain question, and just sporadically. So it's the opportunity for you to engage with professionals, to use this to earn money on paid industry projects, and engage in micro gigs to earn income with whatever you share on the swarm. And as I said, there are guiding principles, there is a cultural framework, there is an incentive system that tracks everything that happens on the platform so that your IP stays safe, and it makes sure that you earn by through every contribution that is picked up by the swarm to create a solution. And I will go into this deeper in the next tutorial videos. So swarms are the unit in which we operate on the COBIOM platform.